Welcome to Season 3 of Stargate SG1 with the Wormhole Extremists. My name is David Reed. I'm with Nicole Rodriguez-Galdo.
Hello.
And Evie Cahill.
Greetings.
And we are watching the flashbacks, the previously ons.
Yes. Well, I wrote my
2.
own previously on.
Oh.
Just for fun. So I'll try and do it in like a really cool voice, but it probably won't turn out like that. I was gonna go previously on Wormhole Extremists. In May 2023, we watched the final 2 episodes of SG1's second season, which originally aired in 1998. SG1 thought they were in 2077 after a jaunt through 1969. I think that clears it up nicely.
You even tried to go deep with it like you were Teal'c. Brilliant.
I didn't think of it that way, too. They actually traveled into the far future, and in the next episode thought they had traveled into the far future.
I always found it weird. They had 2, like, you know, like when I was talking to, like, you know, just other people, whenever I talked to other people about watching season 2, they're always like, wait a second, there are 2 time travel episodes back to back that are completely different. And it's like, no, there aren't. But, you know, you think that it is for like a little bit.
Yes, exactly. So this episode, guys, it originally aired on my 14th birthday. June 25th, 1999.
Whoa.
Well, there you go.
Whoa.
Yeah, I turned 16 less than 2 weeks later.
I was 1.5, guys. Or 1 year and 5 months ish.
Boo.
Well, you look good. It's funny.
God.
So the title of this episode is likely a nod to the saying "out of the frying pan and into the fire."
Yeah,
I suspect.
Yeah. Oh God, imagine they called the season 2 finale "Out of the Frying Pan" instead of "Out of Mind." That'd have been really good.
There's actually a goof, sort of right off the bat, at about 2 minutes 49. In the cold opening, when Makepeace is looking for Hammond, you can see the boom mic operator visible behind Walter.
Really?
So keep an eye. Yeah, he's literally standing there, and he looks a little bit out of place, but it's so quick that it kind of get away with it. But yeah, keep an eye out.
Point it out for us. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
It's really sad that with this episode with Colonel Makepeace, he's like he's bad, and now I know he's bad whenever I see this, so I can't even feel remotely like, oh, thanks man for your work. Oh, he's right there. He's right
there. Next to the tower.
I completely missed it.
Behind him.
Oh, he was
in the left in a shadow. You almost don't see him. You can almost pass him off as a technician. One of my favorites.
Also, this is the they were discussing the forming of 3 new teams, which we don't see until Divide and Conquer.
Absolutely.
Oh my God. Season 4. Damn.
Boy.
Da, da, da.
Dun, dun.
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
I love the tight angle on his face. It's great.
Yeah.
So some episodic facts and firsts on this episode. So this is the first and only episode to feature the needle threader, which is the Goa'uld version of a puddle jumper, but it's less sophisticated.
Yep.
And it had to be manually flown through the Stargate without any guidance systems.
Yep.
It's also kind of cool to notice that Hathor's Jafar actually came from like a number of rival Goa'uld, including Apophis, Chlorel, and Harrower.
Yeah, she's been working on that breath of hers.
Exactly. So we can assume that she spent like the last 1.5 years basically recruiting deflectors from all over the galaxy. And this episode marks the death of Hathor, which is the second Goa'uld to fall at the hands of SG1.
Woo!
Obviously, we see Hammond off-world in more of an active role, which is kind of cool.
10 out of 10.
And I think his name is pronounced Jim Menard.
Jim Menard.
The cinematographer.
Jim Menard, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. He was nominated for a Leo Award for this particular episode.
I want to get him on.
That would be really cool.
I really liked him in the behind the scenes of SG1. It was really fun. He always seemed like a really nice presence.
Yep.
So I have a question for you guys.
Already.
Hathor was only in the SGC for like a really short time.
Her memory
Do
is
you think-
incredible.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you think it was her symbiote that gave her that photographic memory?
Well, Hathor is the
100%.
symbiote, so yeah, I think that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just has an extreme attention to detail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could use that.
Yeah.
Really sweet. Although I don't want to become a host. So,
No, let's not do that.
Yeah.
I always found it very silly that Hathor's breath doesn't affect Jafar, given that, like, you know, so much of the time she's going to be using the Jafar to like work for her.
I think it may now because she's got all
but
of her
it didn't
those Jaffa.
before.
Right.
It was
I think
so
she
silly.
modified it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope she did. I hope that that's like canon that she did, because it always bugged me. Look, what you said, Hathor probably watched the previous episodes.
Hathor caught
Hilarious.
herself up.
Yeah, you would have thought that she would have to be continually modifying the formula.
Yeah,
Because
like the
once
common
you've-
cold.
Yeah, because you're like immune to it, aren't you? Like
Yep.
once it's used on you once. So
Yeah.
it wouldn't really make any sense if she's out there for like domination or whatever, if she's continually exposing people who are then straight away immune after that. So yeah, you'd need to be altering it slightly every time.
I actually really wish Hathor stuck around and got to like be part of the power play in the System Lord situation and like, you know,
Yes.
appear at like the System Lords meeting in season 5. I think that would have been really cool. Absolute shame she dies this quickly.
Mm.
There are a lot of Gould where I'm like, why are you still here? And there are other Gould where I'm like, why are you not here?
Yes.
You know? Like there are some where I just want to die like really soon, you know? Like I'm not a huge fan of Hera, and we didn't get to hang out with him enough. But like
Yes,
we
that's
we
true.
wait till season 4 before he dies, you know? And it's like what a shame
Yeah,
other
they
Gould didn't get
drag
to live
him
that
out
long.
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That Gould is so big.
It's
It's
so
really
big.
big.
Yeah.
It's too big.
It's like
That
twice
would
the
take up at
size.
least half a body.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. They shrunk her down later on. Except for like Egeria.
Oh, Jiria. Oh,
Egeria was I always think it was the
Yeah.
glass. The glass made it look bigger than it was.
Yeah, she was huge.
she
She
was
was.
massive.
I mean, I don't want to shame Egeria. Maybe she's had some like weight.
Where does Egeria go when she goes inside a person that you don't see them like their skin
I
like
know.
bulging?
Yeah, I was gonna say big
When,
roll in your neck.
Yeah, when she ended up like taking over that Tok'ra in the episode, I was like, how did that
How'd you
even
fit?
happen?
That's a
Yep.
great point.
But I
was gonna say,
assume she sort of like disconnected a part of herself.
yeah, I'd like to think
Yeah.
the sack definitely got left behind, but I hope like she maybe shed some of that outer skin.
Yeah.
You know, maybe that was it. Maybe she just gained some baby weight and she can just rip it right off before she inserts herself
Rip
into
it right
people.
off.
Yeah, rip it right off,
Oh
like
my
any pregnant woman
God.
wishes they could after giving birth. You know, rip that extra fat right off.
You notice the Gold has 4 eyes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
really?
Jeff
All the better
Golka
to see
is,
you with.
Jeff Golka's currently on Cure season 6. This is the next episode.
Ooh,
So I'm very excited to
okay.
hear his thoughts on Egeria
Ah.
being able to put herself inside a person.
So I'm
she's
gonna have
that
to put
big.
this out there right now, just before the scene happens. So I wanted to give a shout out again to Martin Wood for bringing Jack and Sam together. He's basically the captain of the Jack and Sam ship, and
He
I am
is.
a very grateful deckhand.
I'm still upset we didn't get that kiss in Lost City. Martin Wood thought about
know.
it, but then they took it out, and it's like, you evil people.
Oh, but there's touching. It's good.
Yes, and you know all those other pleasant things.
Cool matte painting
Is that
Yes,
painting?
it is.
or digital extension, some kind of a matte shot. So I love it. And of course, it's at the beginning of the season, so Vancouver is ice cold. It is winter there.
Yeah.
Wow, it does look chilly. And the trees are all naked.
They are indeed. Chulak.
Oh, the weird architecture of Chulak that I'm never going to be able to get over.
I think it's probably just the product of several different cultures.
I like to think that, because if not,
Yeah.
I just get confused.
This is Teal'c's first attempt to rally the troops, as it were.
Little Jafar
Mhm.
rebellion. I'm honestly,
Mm.
it is really beautiful to see it grow to be
Mhm.
as big as it is by season 8. It is beautiful.
Well, he's got to start from somewhere, and that is a fabulous brooch.
Yeah.
It is fabulous.
I do love a good brooch.
Jed Ted said the name Makepeace reminds me of the DC show Peacemaker with starring John Cena. They actually don't look like too different as well. They have like some similarities in their physique. So
Mm.
yeah, no, I feel you.
I thought it was interesting how they chose the surname Makepeace, given like
yeah, he's not
what
going to make
happens with the
peace.
character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ultimately.
Maybe they were trying to use it to deceive us. Maybe there was a plan all along.
It was their
How
plan
long
all
do you
along.
think poor Braytac was there?
Laying
Yeah, that's a
there?
good question.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy has 9 lives.
Yeah, man does
He
not
really
die.
does. Like the number of times that he thinks he's going to die and he's just fine. It's like staggering.
This one,
He keeps being like, "I'm gonna die." and then he's like,
Allegiance
"Nope,
is the
I'll
I think probably the most painful.
I think
Allegiance
he has
is the
more
fake
lives
out,
than
isn't it?
Apophis.
Lost City. Yeah.
Oh, he tries to do a suicide run in the beginning of season 10,
That's right.
and
yeah.
then yeah,
Yes.
Sure does. And he tried to off himself at the beginning of season 2. Now we die. Well, that's a bad plan.
he nearly died
Yes.
So
in.
that's 5 right there.
He nearly
4.
died in Changeling,
Yeah.
and then he didn't.
That Changeling,
Yes.
yep.
So that's more time for
Talion,
Apophis.
didn't he get like busted up in Talion
Yeah,
in
he
season
sure
10
did.
as well? We're doing a great job remembering all these things.
You know,
Good
we
job,
always
guys.
talk about Daniel getting a thumping. It's really Braytac.
Yeah, Braytac has
Yeah.
been leading this ship. My goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, that will not do. We're gonna go get them.
Yeah.
Mm.
Lockwatcher, who on Chulak has to light all those torches at night?
Yeah, it'd be like back in the day where they
I was
had
gonna say, wasn't that a
those
job?
people
Yeah.
light the
What are
the
they
street
called?
like the street
Yeah.
lamps.
And then,
Yep.
and then they turned them off when
Bert-
the morning came,
Doesn't
right?
Bert do
Yeah,
that
yeah.
in Mary Poppins?
I think that might have been one of his jobs. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he had like many different jobs.
Yeah, chimney sweep and candle, whatever.
And yeah, and he was like a busker as well. I guess
But there are specifically people who do that. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they used to turn like light all of the lamps, and then they'd basically have to go back around again and turn them all off.
Yeah.
It's like a nighttime gig.
Sleep during the day.
Mm.
This woman is so fabulous.
oh, she's terrific. But she doesn't
I
really
love her so
consider
much.
herself like in this episode. She's like, I'm in it for 5 minutes. This isn't really my show.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, she didn't have much to say
But she
about
makes
it.
such a big impact.
I
though.
know.
And her wig is just so good this time.
Fabulous.
I love it so
Oh,
much.
torn shirt. We got a
Oh,
clip
no.
going on here.
Ooh. Oh dear. Bit of chest hair.
Did it get hot in here, or is it just
Yeah.
Jeez.
There are some very attractive people in this room right now. Like that guy behind her is very muscular. Like we've got some very
Yes.
attractive individuals in here.
the pouch guy?
Yeah.
Here we go
I
again.
like that they cut away because it's like we don't need to get that insert costs money.
She's so good.
I love that she's just come back and been like, right, I tried to get you last time and make you a Jafar. This time you're going to be a Gould because I'm sick of you and your crap.
I
Yeah.
love how Daniel's just watching. Daniel's just watching.
Yeah,
think it's fascination? He's
the
like, "Whoa, this is
expression
gross."
on Sam's face was a lot more devastating than the one on Daniel's.
Well, she knows what it feels like. So,
That's true.
or sort of what it feels like, back
Yeah,
of the neck,
well,
back of the throat.
yeah, back of the throat. Mm.
The Ghoul blending took so much longer earlier in the show, and later on they just take over.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I guess we could just assume it's a youngish.
Yeah, but I mean, you
Gould,
got
even
the
though it's a
infants
huge
in
Ghoul.
the episode that's set in Stevenson, Oregon, Nightwalkers. They take over.
Mhm.
They can take over
Yep.
immediately if they want. So
Yeah, that's a
But
good
we just
point.
mentioned so many moments in season 6 that are like, like we're finding a way to connect this episode to season 6 so much. I forget that how much happens in season 6.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what an impressive time.
you can't fight it. Give me a break.
I did not see that coming when I first saw it that she was Tok'ra.
Yeah,
That is like
that was a great
such
twist.
A big twist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it's
was a
great
A
good
twist.
double agent.
Because I was gonna say, Hathor calls her a Jafar. But I mean, obviously, at that particular point, we didn't know that she was a Tok'ra yet.
Yeah,
But
she just drew an
did
X on her stomach.
Hathor sense the symbiote and just assume that she had a pouch,
Right, because
like,
the symbiote is there. It's just not in the right spot.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, because obviously, like, Hathor's recruitment process doesn't involve any like physical examination.
I was gonna say that happened
where
with
the pouch is.
Imhotep. Like
Yeah.
Imhotep
Yep.
managed to fool the whole Jafar rebellion, and he
Yep.
was a ghoul the whole time. So yeah,
He also may have taken the body of his first prime. Could have
yeah.
done that as well. Jafar, at some point they do say, you know, when your ghoul matures, it'll take you over.
I've got
Yeah,
a really
that's
silly
true.
question, actually. Yeah. Do you think that like the Gould can migrate from the head and then like go down to the pouch when it like feels like
I
it?
suspect
To
they
be
have
like,
to
I've
leave
got to
the body
hide
and go
here.
around.
That's what I thought. Like you have to come out and then like get inserted back
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
order to hide.
Yeah.
That'd be
So
interesting.
Makepeace just said "There's no place like home," which is obviously a Wizard of Oz
Wizard of Oz,
reference.
yeah,
So
here we
I
go
mean,
again.
usually Jack makes the Wizard of Oz references.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
can't think of any other character that makes a Wizard of Oz reference.
I mean, Vala makes one
You
giant
guys?
Wizard of Oz reference in season 10. Like one huge
Yeah.
one.
But in terms of
True.
dialogue, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a very
So
slow reaction, but yes.
there's a pretty massive goof coming up, which I actually kind of laughed at.
Okay.
So just after the 17-minute mark, so when Hathor blasts the undercover Tok'ra, you can see her safety harness as she goes back into the wall.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yes.
Dear. Well, I am waiting.
And also, like, Hathor doesn't seem to care or notice that O'Neill is in cryogenic status.
Yeah, like get him out of there fast.
Yeah. Obviously, the blending wasn't that important to her. Watch.
I think it's getting another
Oh,
one.
absolutely. You were
Yeah.
absolutely right.
Just a split second.
They didn't paint it
Yeah.
out. They have a rig removal team at VFX, at Rainmaker. I mean, that's what they, not specifically to do that, but that's one of the things that they do is remove elements.
Oh, okay.
And,
well, they missed
yeah,
that one, but
they
it was
sure
it was
did.
very, very short. So, like, yeah,
It was.
just wasn't too bad.
There's so many shots that are VFX that you never know, you know,
Mm.
like the ratchet of Rick being pulled backwards in is it one? No, it's Message in a Bottle. You know, that was
Yes,
Dan
Message
Shea
in a
with
Bottle.
Rick's face put on it. So
I just want to say, what weird question. You know, I don't know if anyone
Yeah.
can answer this. You know, I always observe it. Do you have a favorite like Sam hair season? Because I think Sam's
4.
hair is the
Early
best
season
in
4.
3. Really?
No, early season 4. I like the
felt-
slightly
5.
longer hair.
Okay, 5. Okay,
Mhm.
I felt 5 was too short. I felt 4 was too long. I felt
I
3
think
was like
thought
the
it worked
perfect
for her
middle
in
ground.
season 5. So
No,
Amanda
I agree. I
certainly
love
thinks
her
so
short
as well.
hair.
She's got it now. So
I just love the season 3 look. Like when she was
Yeah.
walking around there, her hair all like you know floating around because you know she's moving quickly. I was like, oh damn girl.
Yeah,
there's a big
No, I
debate
don't
with the
know,
Air
I just-
Force as to what the length should be. They went
Yeah,
back and forth
no,
on it
I
for a
know-
long time.
Yeah, I know that the hair in season 4 is probably a little long for the Air Force, but I just thought it looked so cute.
I felt like sometimes it didn't look like very well brushed because it would always kind of like fall in a certain weird angle, and it kind of annoyed me sometimes because I was like,
I think they just parted it like a
Weird.
zigzag part or something, which was kind of popular back in these times.
not my jam. Season 3 for me all the way for her hair.
If I was that woman, I would have told Tilk, you know, bitch, I'm going home. I'm not going to go to every door in this place. It's not happening. Who do you think I am?
So
Yeah,
this
lighting, ooh.
energy barrier technology that Hathor has is quite impressive, like scale wise. It's
forgot
like
about
kind
it.
of a wonder. Earth didn't adapt that, did they?
I don't. Not by the end of the show. Yeah.
Because that seems like a missed opportunity. Because it's pretty awesome.
Woohoo!
Log Watcher in the chat says if
also
the
the,
SGC is fake. No, I'll let you go, Evie.
No, you go.
Okay, so if the SGC is fake, then the deep freeze pit could have also been fake. They could have just knocked them out and then woke them up. No need for an actual freezer pit. Why would it have to be real?
That's a
You
really
know,
good point,
yeah.
actually.
Yeah, that's a pretty good
That's a
point.
very good point.
Yeah. All that effort.
I was gonna say the Goa'ul's cannon towers are like seriously cool.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
very covert and cool.
Absolutely.
We don't see them again, do we?
I was gonna say, do we see them again?
I don't think we do. I don't remember seeing them again.
The towers, no.
What a shame.
No. At least
Yeah.
not coming from out of the ground like that.
No,
Yeah.
they're definitely towers
I mean,
with people in them.
They
but,
don't. It
yeah.
doesn't look like they can maneuver very quickly or very accurately, but I mean, they do the job for the most part.
Yeah.
So cool.
It's very cool.
They rarely shot at night.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, actually, I didn't even think about that.
Oh, it could have been early
Let's
morning.
not lose Daniel again. You know, he
Yeah,
dies too
exactly.
much.
I also have a question. So the Tok'ra tunnels, are we just assuming that the underground Tok'ra had like put them in place as like a means of escape or something?
That's what I always thought.
Like the
Tok'ra
had put them on the planet themselves in the past. They would have collapsed them when they left.
Yeah,
that
they're definitely there because
she had
of the
put
spy.
them there for the spy. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Hey,
I love
looky,
that.
a Tok'ra hole.
It.
Here's a Tok'ra tunnel we prepared earlier.
Nick Nar says at this at this time, what is Anubis doing? Is he still gaining power in the shadows? Yes.
I think he's not even in our galaxy at this point.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I don't know how soon, like in the timeline, you know, like you know, all the stuff goes down with
early
Oma.
season 5. Oh, with
No, as in-
he's been gone
Yeah.
he's been gone for ages.
I was gonna say, like, she kicked him off. They kicked him off the plane a long time ago,
Yeah,
right?
he's
and he's just floating around.
yeah,
doing his thing.
he's just amassing power.
So, in the chat, Lockwatcher said Braytak is the John McClane of Chulak. You know, from
Yeah.
Die Hard.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yep.
very good.
It's totally right.
Don't worry, I'm never gonna forget who John McClane is now, thanks to Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I love that. They're like, oh, we've got a bit of a situation. She's like, no, don't worry, I did your job for you. Don't worry about it, guys.
Yeah, I got this covered.
Yeah.
It's one of the few
That
times
is,
we
like,
see
a
the
lot of makes
handheld
sense.
one and the handheld device in use. Yeah,
Yeah,
they can't go
usually like,
under.
it's just there, but never used. So was this just they pretended it was there, or was this another cling film situation like season 4?
Oh, that I mean, they weren't really interacting with it like to distort
Miming.
their bodies. So yeah, there's just a mime.
Yeah.
I'll betcha.
I do love they use cling film later on for season 4. That was, that was
Do they
great.
use cling film?
Yeah,
They sure
apparently
did.
they did like a huge thing, and
Wow.
Richard Hanson just threw himself at it, which is why his like face scrunches up against it.
And they do it with Jason Momoa
That's
in Atlantis too. I
amazing.
have a photo of him with his face in cling wrap. So
Wow.
whatever does the job.
Yeah. Well, that's it's a bit of a budget wonder.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Cool shot.
Yep.
It is a very cool shot.
I like this guy's armor. We never see it again.
Yeah,
Makes me
his
sad.
armor's very pretty. Yeah, looks good in a dress.
Stock footage.
Yep.
Yep. With all those tarps and bits of blanket and cover over all the things.
Yeah.
Would have cost how much for them to do a new one?
Oh,
Yeah.
but we put that aside.
Absolutely.
Lockwatcher said, what episode did Till mention Die Hard? Wasn't it in season 10 in like Bad Guys?
Something
When
like that.
when Ben Browder's like, we got a John McClane moment, and Daniel's like, what? And Till's like, Die Hard. So Jacob guessed it in time. It was a little trivia thing Lockwatcher was doing. And Jacob got it. Good for you, Jacob.
You might want to look at your watch, Makepeace. Roger that. Right now. 6 hours.
Look at your timepiece, Makepeace.
Evie.
Uh-oh.
Ignore the camera, guys. Don't worry about it.
It's just doing its
Yeah,
thing.
it was there for so long. Why didn't they take it out earlier?
Yeah. Ripperoni.
So I was watching this a little bit yesterday, and it kind of like occurred to me that I mean, Major Davis does spend a lot of like his early guest appearances basically arguing with Hammond.
Yeah, he represents the Pentagon.
He's kind of like,
Yeah.
he's a mouthpiece for the government. But he's always very respectful of Hammond. And do you think that's why he's still kind of a likable character, even though he's
I was
always
gonna say, yeah.
agreeing with
You've raised
the
a
main
fantastic point.
characters?
Like, why don't we dislike him more for coming in and trying to, like,
Yeah.
you know, basically
Because
say,
he's not throwing his
"Stop,"
weight
but-
around.
Yeah,
he's kinda
just
coming
there,
at him
just
like a
observing.
supplicant.
But
Yeah.
like, I mean, he's very respectful.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
His
he's
line
always
is always,
defending SG1.
I get it, but, you know?
Yeah.
Mm.
He's always trying to be like the you know, voice of reason in the room, being like, right, realistically,
Yeah.
what is the situation?
But I meant like right there, he like actively disagreed with Hammond.
He's
But
not
he
arrogant
did it in
about
like
it.
he did it in like such a way
Yep.
that you understood where he was coming from.
Yep.
It's not like when the IOA rock up and they just start giving orders and telling everyone what to do when they have no idea what's really going on. You know,
Yeah.
that's why we hate the IOA so much. Let's go, Sam.
I love how Amanda Tapping can like soften her eyes. Like you can just see like the stern look on her face, but her eyes are soft, like she's almost like pleading for Makepeace to let her go alone.
She
You know
has
what I mean?
great expressive eyes.
Yeah.
I wish
She
my
does.
eyes were that expressive.
You've just got cold, dead eyes.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
got
that's awful.
my eyes are just darkness.
My eyes are darkness.
Doo-doo brown. I wish my eyes were
Doo-doo
blue.
brown.
So that I
Aw.
could, like, you know, have more of a, like, I don't know, pizzazz to my eyes.
Oh, I have green eyes, which is the rarest eye color.
My mother does
Honestly,
too.
Evie, you're so beautiful. It's actually aggravating. Like, stop it.
I thought purple was
Stop
the
it.
rarest eye color.
Sorry?
I thought purple was fake and in fantasy novels only.
Elizabeth Taylor had purple eyes.
Nah,
Oh, really?
lies, lies.
Yep, she did. And I had a friend who had gray eyes.
So my friend has grey
Yeah,
eyes.
I've got a friend who's
Yeah.
got sort of grey-green eyes, and they're incredible. Like, it's almost like looking at like a marble or something.
Why are we talking about this?
I don't know.
Amanda Tapping's beautiful eyes.
Hey, Braytek's house. Why has that not burned to the ground long ago?
I was gonna say, yeah, like, how is Braytak still walking around? Like
Symbiote.
Yeah.
chill. No, not that. As in, like, you know, he betrayed Apophis and Chloral.
That's why. How is his house
I meant they
still
thought-
still there?
Yeah, like,
thought-
how is he
how's
still
his house still
popping
walking
up?
around?
Yeah.
Leave.
I love
Go
how
to
he's got
another
like a
planet.
purpose-built balcony there to deliver
does,
like
yes.
his brilliant speeches.
His oratory excesses.
Also, Till kind of lies here. He says that he witnessed Apophis's final breath in Serpent Song, but he didn't. He was in like a different location when that happened.
He watched it on VCR.
Yeah, they recorded
on
it, and
playback, like
he watches it on
continuously.
replay. He
I'm
just
sure
sits there
he
at night
does.
before he goes to bed, and he's like, "Oh yes, you're dead, good," and then passes out.
Yes,
And then
but
has sweet
that's
dreams
very
of Apophis's
observant,
death.
Evie.
Yeah.
Oh, I love when he gets passionate.
Oh yeah,
It's a shame that not many people listen. Isn't Hammond in here? Isn't he like one of the guys
Yep,
in the back, in
he
the
sure
middle?
is.
He is. He's one of the guys who hangs back.
Yeah. What a bro.
what a twist!
Yeah.
It,
You
it
never really
really
see Hammond
it
go off
actually,
well. Is this
Nope.
no? This is the second time off well.
Second,
Yes.
yeah, he goes off like
Yeah.
3 or 4 times. The other one's in.
but this time, yeah, he's
Fallen or
actually
Homecoming?
like actively participating.
Yeah.
This is his yeehaw.
it is.
His yeehaw
It is his
episode.
yeehaw.
Lockwatcher, why is General Hammond hiding? I don't think he wants to distract him.
Yeah.
He wants him to give him his chance. You know, this is his moment.
He's enjoying the speech.
But it will, Teal'c. It will come again. Patience.
Comes around constantly.
Yes. I'm with you, Teal'c.
I like this speech. And if you like our episode, give us a like. Please and thank you.
Yes, very, very smooth transition.
Smooth, David. That was beautiful. I love that.
It really does help grow our channel. So thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
maybe Hammond's like hiding to like
out of there.
Yeah. He doesn't want to interrupt it, but also maybe he's waiting for the ones to actually want to join Teal'c, so he knows who he can trust before he reveals his head.
That's true.
Maybe.
Hammond of Texas.
What's everyone doing? Bray who? Who's that? I don't know. Let's keep moving.
Oh, just his
Yeah.
This moment with Teal'c, where Teal'c looks like he's almost crying, just gives me goosebumps.
Is really good at crying. It's honestly, it's great. I love him so much.
What a good scene.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
the music.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's a start.
How did he get permission to go off world and help in this
fight?
Don't
know. I think he just went.
Yeah.
He may have just gone.
Yeah.
Look over there. Quickly dials a Stargate and just.
Nobody to tell
who was that? Did you see who left? I didn't see who left. Did you?
I can imagine Walter just getting on the phone. I just
pictured him using like some sort of smoke bomb.
Yeah. Oh, this is a great scene. I love this.
Also, I counted this, and Sam and Jack embrace or have physical contact for just over a minute.
Whoa!
So I'm going to be completely silent for that whole minute.
Longest minute they've ever shared. I can't believe it.
I know.
When I was a kid, I used to pause this scene and just stare at it and be like, wow, for like 10 minutes.
I've watched it back as many times as Teal'c has watched the video footage of Apophis dying.
Brilliant. I love this so much.
Wakey wakey. It's like I just had a snake in my head. Give me a minute. Ooh.
Yeah.
Clearest shot of a hand device you'll ever have in the show. Man, they're crappy shots.
Yeah, worse than Stormtrooper.
Look at all those just went straight over. Yep.
Like, at least Stormtrooper sometimes, like, hit the mark. Yeah, save your girl.
She doesn't really fight.
We would just like you to go away.
Yeah.
See you later, wench.
Bye,
honestly, what a shame.
The
Hopefully
first
that is
legitimate
actual deep
death.
freeze, not fake death.
The first legitimate permanent death in SG1 of a Goa'uld. So well done, Jack O'Neill. I'm
forever upset that we lost her so soon. Yes, hug. I love that he hugs her because he's like cold, but it's like he's hugging her because he also likes her. So it's like, it's great. There's no need to be holding each other this long. I'm so happy.
I'm a little chilly.
I love that when they pull away as well, they're still like holding on.
Yeah.
Yes.
That damn Trofsky. He needs to go away next.
Yeah.
I forgot how long a hold this was.
Right?
It's like literally a touching for over a minute.
They're still touching.
Yeah, exactly.
And the Tok'ra is about to die.
She doesn't die. She says
doesn't?
her symbiote might heal her.
She does
Can I just say, that's actually... No, she I don't think she does. We never see her again. I think the implication is that she might, but she probably didn't, because, Nothing. I like to
Well, they're
think she
about to
lived
blow
though.
the reactor, so maybe she died in the
Interesting. I
reactor.
swear
Yeah.
she died. I guess
Look,
I
they're
was
still
wrong.
touching. Oh my god.
I know. I literally timed it the other day
There is
out of
so much
interest.
unnecessary touching because I know that he
It's
falls
never
down
unnecessary.
later. Sorry, it's no, you're right. At some point Jack like falls over and then Sam like runs over to like help him up, and I'm just like, girl, stop touching your man in public. It's great. It's great. I don't know why I've become American all of a sudden when flirting is happening.
What's Braytac holding? A machete? Yeah. Look at
Yeah,
that.
look at that machete. It's a curved machete.
So he's talking about how he acquired the needle threader.
Yeah. Only the very young can do it, right, or something.
They're not
Well, they're the
building as
best.
they once did.
Yeah,
We
well,
got that on Earth
I was
too.
reading about it. I was reading about it the other day, and yeah, apparently it had no like guidance systems to guide itself through the Stargate. You had to do everything manually, and because
Yep.
the width of the ship was only slightly smaller than the width of the Stargate, it took like a lot of skill and talent. So that's why it was a discontinued line.
Do you think that like when they were making the puddle jumpers for Atlantis, they were like, oh, that idea we had in season 3, should we bring that back and like make it fit more easily?
They always
Like,
want
yeah,
to
maybe.
like it, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it could have also been the other way around where the Goa'uld, because they used to steal technology, maybe they saw the puddle jumper and then thought they'd make their own version.
It's possible, yeah.
They didn't have access to a puddle jumper, so they kind of just
I did wonder that as well, actually.
When you're restricted to a Stargate, there are certain design inevitabilities. Bob Grohl says
exactly.
the yeehaw scene is upcoming. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Where he makes yeehaw like a 3-syllable sound.
Yeah, the longest yeehaw in the history of yeehaws.
So that actually is the back of the stage going away.
I was going to say, yeah, where the green
I
screen
love how
is.
they've used that.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's so cheeky. It's such a brilliant way to like use the way they designed the set to like take advantage of that and make it into the plot. Brilliant like writing, honestly. What a good idea. See, moments like this, like, I really respect the creators and the behind the scenes people who are like, yeah, how are we going to do that?
Let's use the set. Yeah.
You got to use what you have.
Dang.
Yeah.
Whoops. Oh, you're surrounded.
Hello.
Are we about to have one of those just in the nick of time moments? That science fiction is riddled with?
Yep.
Yes. But we only have, like less than 10 minutes to go in the episode?
There are so many nick of time moments in the show. I'm really glad that it like made fun of itself with 200 where it talked about that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, it was. Yeah, that was a great episode.
Very important to bring it up and be like, we know what we're doing.
Look at how windy it is.
Yeah.
So there's actually 2 back-to-back cultural references quite close together. So Jack says he makes a Casablanca reference when he says you start shooting and killing and ruining what could be the start of a beautiful friendship, which is like a take on the closing line from Casablanca. And then like his literal like next comment after that, now I don't know whether this is true or it's just coincidence, but when he's speaking to Trotsky about Hathor's death, the exchange is very similar to a Monty Python skit called The Dead Parrot, where Michael Palin and John Cleese are arguing over whether a recently purchased pet parrot is dead or sleeping. And they do use the phrase ex-parrot. And he uses like a whole heap of death euphemisms during the skit. And I'll borrow one of them to use in this episode. So Hathor has joined the choir invisible. Because he says the parrot has joined the choir invisible.
You heard me.
I love that's the only word he knows.
It doesn't know how to
Repeats
translate.
Yeah.
You can't even fake being a Gould.
Nice rescue, Makepeace. of a beautiful friendship.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, Casablanca.
But he says half whore.
Yeah.
Like,
he's
he really
he's done that.
emphasizes it.
He's done that before. Yeah.
It's always bizarre.
The pronunciation. Yeah.
It's on purpose.
He emphasizes the whore part.
Ex-goddess, maybe.
Well, you're assuming she's gone.
Such a shame she doesn't come back.
Now this is timing.
I thought you were going to say, now this is pod racing.
It crossed my mind. But that's
crossed my
about
mind that I had
15
to.
seconds too early.
Yeah. So when Carter detonates the C4 to destroy the generator, you can briefly see a Goa'uld mothership in the background. There.
Yeah, that's the base.
And
No, in the background.
Yeah, in the background.
Behind the base.
Behind
Yeah,
the
I
base was a
think so.
mothership?
Yeah, I think so.
What? I didn't see squat.
I thought the pyramid ship
And,
was the mothership
when-
that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh.
When I was going to say, when the needle threader arrives through the Stargate, you can see that the left wing should have hit the Melp's arm.
Brilliant.
Poor Trofsky.
Go save your man, please. Get messed up, right? Suck it.
You're right. It should have clipped the Malp. Should have knocked it out of the way.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
So
Here
cool and
it
effortless.
comes.
Hammond.
It's so
The
impressive.
look on Chris's face is genuine.
He's like, what's up
Not
with you, bro?
expect
Fantastic. Trying to stay in
touching.
character.
Unnecessary touching. Love it.
Speaking of unnecessary touching, as the episode concludes and it's going to the finishing credits, Jack tousles Daniel's hair and it's just totally adorbs.
Space monkey.
Space monkey.
Yeah.
Human.
Who you calling a hasser?
Human.
It's all happy smiles and reunions.
Oh, the gang is back together again.
On for
With
another
the
season of adventure.
extended gang.
What did I give the last episode? What did I give
tussle?
out of
Hair
mine?
I never noticed that.
I'm really curious what I gave out of mine now compared to this, because I remember I was saying, out of mine, the season 2 finale is the weakest in all of SG1. I think you guys ended up agreeing after I very much made my point over and over and over again. So I'm trying to remember what I gave it, because I remember I didn't like it. It was probably like a 3, maybe a 4. I really didn't like it. I really don't know how to feel about this episode, because I think it's better.
It had some moments. But,
It's slow
It's
in
not that much
comparison
better.
to an episode like, Small Victories.
Yeah. I don't mind it
yeah.
slowing down. It's just it's like marginally better. It's better because it's not a damn clip show. Like, it wins based
I
on that.
appreciate that they didn't carry the clip show across 2 episodes. That would have been a bit much.
Anthony says I gave it a 3. Thank you, Anthony. Very helpful. Appreciate you. I don't want to obviously use my previous ratings for this, but I think this one coming directly off that one, I feel like I need to know what it is so I can, be correct. But yeah. It's an alright
Into the
episode.
fire. Thanks for joining us.